So today we are going to look at something more, much very important, although it's always being left out. But then before we start, I want to say thank you for tuning in. I want to say thank you for, if you're new, welcome and welcome again to the first podcast. Kindly subscribe, kindly like, kindly share. If you're a friend, please share, like as well. And so with all that, we are going to look at something very interesting actually. But first of all, I want to start by saying that you see, if you walk around everywhere, like any part of this country, you walk around the globe, you will find that there is that one key topic that is always being talked about. You see, this one key topic is the girl child. Everywhere, like every institution, anywhere, like with the government, they always talk about the two-third gender rule. You see, in schools, it's always about the ladies. You see, you walk around the country, it's all about how to stop feminism and how to the women rights. You see, you go everywhere, it's all about women. Everywhere you go. I don't, despite the fact that women are very important, right? I agree with that. 100%, they are very important. But then, on the other side, I really feel like as much as we attend to what they want, as much as we are always there, because you hear topics like how to make your woman happy, how to keep your woman smiling, how to make your woman mourn, how to make your woman cry, how to give your woman the best that she always wants, the best life. You see, what are the tips to make sure that the love is always circulating in between you and your woman? You see, there's several topics. The right and freedom of women. You see, the feminism is there. There are things that even in this podcast, in this space that we are, I've talked about so much of the women. What they want, how to treat them, how to make sure that your bedroom is all taken care of, how to I've touched so much about the woman. But now today we are turning around the ship. We are going to look at something different. We are going to look at the other gender, the man. Most conversations, no one talks of a man, because this makes me feel like most people don't really care about the men, with the fact that they perceive that idea that a man can take care of himself, a man can handle anything, a man is there to protect the woman. But who is to protect the man? They always say that the man should always protect himself. How? You see, you can go down, protect your woman, do everything, but for you, it's the other way around. Nothing happens for you. We want to look at, what do we really want? Because you find that even in the relationships, most people, they care, they talk about women in the relationship. Relationship is two people coming together to start a family. So when they end up getting married, they already started a family of two. If they get a kid, they have a family of three. You see, but then in all these scenarios, it's always the woman who is being taken care of. But now we fail to understand, or we fail to ask. You as a woman, you fail to ask, what is it that my man wants? You see, there are several myths that are perceived, or that are being told about what we want. You find that there are myths giving a man sex, the best sex. He will always stay cool. He will always go to your knee, do everything that you want as a woman. But now that's not the real thing. You see, you can give me that good sex. Yes, you can like ride me a whole 1 hour. You can like give me all the styles that you want, that have ever ever wished to have. I mean, we can have that sex for a whole 2 hours, but then if after that sex there is no respect, what do you want me to do? After that sex, you don't recognize me as part of you. Of course, there are those things, there are those scenarios whereby it's always an agreement. Actually, yeah, there are those scenarios where it's an agreement. I mean, I'm just here because of that sex. That's all. Apart from that, there is nothing else, nothing more, nothing to add. But there are those scenarios whereby this is your husband, this is your wife. You have to make it to her and to him. But then after that, after making up to him, what is it? Do you figure out that there are things that you have to give him, even after giving him that sex? I mean, you can be giving him the sex on a daily basis, but you don't respect him. You don't value him. You don't like make him to feel or to have that power of making a decision, like with you or on your behalf. You haven't given him, and so that is a myth that you are going to look at. That is the other one, that is love. That men just needs love. I mean, who said that if you just give us love? I mean, you show us that you care for us. You show us that you give us that attention. I mean, that is it. That's all. It's never the same. And then the other myth is the vulnerability. Like when you value us so much, then that one becomes our weakness. How is it that is what you want? We are going to look at that, and so we are going to go down step by step. We are going to look at what really men want. I mean, we've said all this, but now we go to the real facts of what we want. So number one is, a man will always want respect. That is it. You give him respect. You recognize that his duties. He has a duty in that house as the head of the house, and then that man will be okay. I mean, you've always had it. They say that men value respect than sex. I mean, if you've not had, now you've had that. Men, we always value respect than sex. You can give us sex like all you want. You can give me every style, but then if you don't respect me, how do you expect me to reciprocate the love that you are giving me? I mean, the making out for me. I can't reciprocate it. I'll do it, but I'll have it in mind that this woman doesn't respect me, so I'll not give her any more attention. And the other one is they love or they want purpose and legacy. I mean, if a man goes ahead and seduces you, he has plans. I mean, a man can plan for something that is going to happen for the next 2 years because he is having the right person with him. But if you're not that right person, how will he plan himself? I mean, he will be figuring out that if I'm not there in my absence and my kids are there, and then, or we are there in the next 2 years with the kids, how is she going to behave? How is she going to handle all these? I mean, those are the things that we want, we are looking for as a man. We always like run the background check for the woman. We see what is it that she can offer that can sustain us. That if we see her like on a daily basis, we always like say, this is the woman that I loved. This is the emotional freedom and emotional safety. I mean, this is whereby me as a man, I married you and you are my wife. And so every time I go to work. When I come back, you ask why I'm late, or when I tell you I'm going for a trip, a business trip, like 2 days, you'll be like, why are you going on a business trip for 2 days? Can you? I mean, can't you go for a day? I mean, what is it that you're going to talk about in that business trip? I mean, we are so insecure to an extent that you are not giving me any freedom. I mean, you always judge me. You are always judging me of my actions. Yet I have it in mind that I have a wife. I have somebody that I love. I mean, let me tell you, like men, if they love, they love. Same to women. If they love, they love. Yes, we agree. But now that insecurity sort of, I feel like it shouldn't be there. I mean, this is one thing that immediately you start being insecure about me as a man, and I've married you. I mean, we have a kid together. We have kids together. I won't feel that peace of mind. I won't be having that peace of heart. You see, I'll be always worried. Like, now, what is she thinking of me? I mean, I'm not cheating, but she's always like, why? So that is it. Same to it's emotional freedom and safety relates to adventure and freedom. Actually, they go hand in hand because when you go out, I mean, we always want to move around without not being judged of what we are doing because we know we have people in the house, and so if I've left you in the house, go for a business trip for 2 days or 3 days. Trust me, I won't misbehave. I know the business. Maybe I'm going to be accompanied by a woman as my secretary, you see, or as my PA, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to misbehave. The fact is, most women they figure out that okay, men they can be easily manipulated, especially if they see the nyash, if they see the boobs. I mean, if they are being given that a one night stand or a 1 day stand, that's sex, the pussy. It can easily confuse them. But then there are those. I mean, I can say if for a man to like have sex with you as a lady, I mean, two of you are strange, like as strangers. For a man to have sex with you, you as a stranger, it doesn't mean that he loves you, or maybe he wants to be with you. It's just like maybe it's kujibamba. They always say it's kujibamba because one thing they figure out that they didn't rape you, they didn't force you to remove your clothes. Actually, you did it willingly, and so there is no strings attached. You see, because you've been insisting on that. So that is, but few of them, I can say few scenarios like that do happen. Because you can't tell me like a man cannot just run his business like around the globe with the whole concept of he's cheating. I mean, women are same. I mean, the pussy is the same. There is no change. You won't find that this pussy is brown, this pussy is pink or black or no. It's just the same. I mean, depending now with how you figure it out. But now that is the thing. We should not be like we don't want to be in a marriage where we are being always judged every other time when we do something. And then the other one is validation and appreciation. I mean, it's something. If I do something good, tell me, okay, you did this, you did good this time. Or if I have made an improvement on something, I mean, we always want to hear it. And like the other way around, you see, when a lady makes an improvement, or when she makes, when she moves a step, makes a step in life, they will always be appreciated. I mean, when a lady does her makeup, she looks pretty, she looks wow. I will always appreciate because that's my woman. She's beautiful. She's wow. I mean, you have to appreciate her. But now for the men, we don't. Sometimes we get ignored. You do something to the best of your heart, but no one will see it. No one will appreciate it. We find that maybe a stranger somewhere, like outside the house, outside home, will be the one appreciating you. But the person you have in your house, the person you call your wife or your fiance or your girlfriend, doesn't really appreciate you, and so you get like you feel like you're being demoralized to do that. Then the other one is sexual variety. I mean, this one is like not always in the perception of like we are always cheating, but the thing is, feel desired. I mean, the thing of like it's always me who is making the first step. Always, I mean, when we go to bed, when it comes to bedroom secret, it's always me who is always making a step, making a move. You see, but as for you, you don't make any move, and that means it will leave me with a worry that perhaps there is something, or maybe it will make me start worrying that I'm always the first one. Why is it that I'm always the first one? It means you as a person, you are not interested in that making love. So it's because me nikona aja, I have the urge to do that, so I'm always making the first move, of which it's not the case. It shouldn't be the case. I mean, that's not what we want. We want that it should be you desire me the same way I desire you. That's all I want. I mean, other than going out there getting somebody who keeps on desiring me, yet I don't desire her, but I desire you, that you are in the house, but you don't desire me, whatsoever the case. So I mean, we should always like we feel good, we feel that relationship is working when we feel desired. And then lastly is power and control. It doesn't mean that we are dictating our women. Power and control just means that you are the head of the house. You are making decisions based on what is required in the house. I mean, unlike you find that when you marry a woman who has money, trust me, there is no point you will make a decision in that house. That is the thing, because money talks. Money is everything. I mean, you've heard it. They say money runs the world. Money runs the world. That's what they say. But when you marry that woman who has money, that's when you will know money runs the world. Because there is no day, no single hour, no single minute you will make a decision. I mean, you've seen it out there, how it happens. I mean, you've seen those people who have married, who have gotten married to those women that are very wealthy. They kind of like, they are being treated as the firstborn of those women. They are being treated as their kids. Yet, this is your husband. I mean, unlike we as men, when we get money, when we have money and we marry a woman who has no money, we will make sure that we uplift the woman so that she be the same level as we are. We be on the same level. So I have money, you have money. You can make a decision, I can make a decision. You see, we can bring our heads together, start a business, pump that money into something, into a project. You see, that's how it is. That's what we want. Unlike the other way around, whereby we cannot even say this is wrong, this is right, because you are the woman, you have money, you are running everything by your own. I mean, I wake up one morning and you've already made a decision. You can chase me out, you can kick me out, you can maybe you found somebody else. I mean, there are several disadvantages regarding to that. And so I want to say thank you. I want to stop it at that point. Thank you so much. If you are new, kindly subscribe, kindly share, kindly like. If you're a friend and you feel like this information is going to help somebody out there who should listen to it more than you do, then please feel free to share it. Feel free to share it with a friend. And so I'd like to say that love is so powerful. That is one thing that we should know. And so for us to stay stronger, because that love is powerful, but it's not always enough. But for us to stay stronger, to stay to stay stronger in our relationship or marriage, we need to actually look at we need to consider others more. I mean, the boy child should also be considered. Trust me, because when you keep on looking at the hearts of the boy child, knowing what they want. I mean, we've seen that we as men, we always care about our women. I mean, we go deep down into your hearts. We get to know that this is what you want, this is what you like, this is how you want it to be. I mean, this is all that you wish for, so that we can do it for you. But then on the other hand, you as a woman, you as a girl child, you don't really look deep into our hearts. I mean, you really you feel like you really be like you care less about the boy child, because after all, he is the one to provide, he is the one to take care of you. But now, how about you? Is it that you can't take care of him? Is it that you can't take care of me? I mean, that is the thing. It should be a two-way traffic. I mean, if we do this, if we care for one another, if you listen to me the same way I listen to you, you give me that love, I'll reciprocate definitely. You give me the faith and you respect me, I'll reciprocate.